What's up? This video is about a week-ish late, but I still wanted to make a video on it because it's that interesting of a topic to where time frame does not matter to me. If you guys didn't know, Razer, the top gaming peripherals company, they released something very interesting about a week ago, and we're gonna talk about it. Yes, I am talking about the Razer Phone. And the main reason why I wanted to talk about this is not only is it Razer's first attempt at the smartphone market, but the specs in this thing are just absolutely amazing. So let's go through these specs, alright? So first of all, we have the display, right? We got a basic 2K display. That's kind of average in flagships these past couple years, at least the past year or two. But the thing that makes Razer's display interesting from other flagships is that it has 120 hertz of a refresh rate for the display. What? This is the first time ever that a smartphone display is 120 hertz. I mean, top tier gaming monitors have 120 hertz, and now smartphone screens have them. So I found this very interesting. This allows for your screen to just be way more smooth than previous, alright? Like, refresh rate is like how quick your phone refreshes itself. So the higher the number, the more it refreshes, which means the smoother it is. And the display is a 5.7-inch display, so it's kind of an average size phone. I think my current Galaxy S7 here, I think this is a 5.6 if I am not mistaken. So kind of like this, but you know, more boxy, so it might seem a little bit bigger because the edges are more squared off. So obviously that's going to make it seem a little bit bigger. And it's also going to seem bigger because on top of the screen, there are actually front-facing speakers. So this is pretty interesting. And Razer went all out with these front-facing speakers. Well, first of all, we have two on top and bottom, and they are powered by Dolby Atmos. This is the best speaker quality probably on the market, and it is THX certified. The first smartphone on the market to have a THX certification. Like I said, Razer went all out with this frickin' phone. Okay, let's talk about RAM. We're getting into the innards here. Alright, just for comparison, iPhone 8 Plus has 3 gigs of RAM. Samsung S8 Plus has 4 gigs of RAM. Your Razer phone has, drumroll please, 8 gigs of RAM. Budget PCs have that much RAM. This is in a phone? Really? Just for another comparison, your Galaxy Note 8 only has 6 gigs of RAM. This is insane. Now, with a beefy phone like this comes drainage in battery, right? Well, you're wrong. The Razer phone has the best battery on the market of 4,000 milliamp hours. Keep in mind that Samsung S8 Plus has 3,500 milliamp hours and the iPhone 8 Plus has 2,600 milliamp hours. That is almost double what the iPhone 8 Plus has. And Razer, 4,000? Are you serious? That is equivalent to 2.5 hours of movies or 63.5 hours of music or 7 hours of straight mobile gaming. And with that being said, Razer, you know, the company's slogan is for gamers by gamers. So obviously this phone is meant for gaming. So they went all out when it came to specs, when it came to performance, when it came to keeping the battery good when you have those extensive gaming binges. The Razer phone also has the first ever in the world Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 Plus, and that's pretty interesting. You can go from 0 to 85% in 1 hour on a charge. One thing that people are kind of disappointed about is the camera part of the presentation. the CEO of Razer, he didn't really go that much into it. He essentially said, we have a good camera, we're gonna have more software updates coming out, but I can tell you that the front-facing camera is 8 megapixels and the rear camera is 12 megapixels. And the Razer phone also has 64 gigs of storage, a micro SD slot, LED flash, because apparently that matters, fingerprint sensor on the power key, so I found that pretty interesting. Aluminum chassis case, that is pretty cool. It's running Android 7.1. We're going to have an Oreo update in the first quarter of 2018. And there's also a Nova Launch Prime Razer Edition. That's pretty interesting. It's also carrying that Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, best Android processor on the market. There is also no headphone jack, and it is not water or dust resistant. People found that very interesting, but at the same time, it's a really like rugged type of phone. So, and with all that stuff packed inside, all that amazingness, there's gonna be some, things taken out to bring all the great new stuff in. But I think Razer did a very good job. Now you guys may be saying to yourself, okay, easy, hands down, $1,000 to $2,000 phone, $5,000 phone. You guys are so wrong, it's crazy. The Razer phone at retail goes for $699, $700. Pre-orders started like a week ago and shipping starts in like 10 days. So, like, I can say with great certainty that this is the best Android phone on the market for its specs and price. Now, some people are going to hop in the hate and, throw some backlash at me, but I'm going to say that the Razer phone is the best phone on the market, on top of iPhones. Even though iPhones do have the better processor, the better processing power than any Android phone on the market, Razer beats the iPhone in every other hardware specification by a landslide, almost double on every single specification. So with that, I'm going to say that the Razer phone is the best smartphone on the market. The only thing that's bad about Razer making a phone is that it's their first smartphone. So how is that going to play in people's decisions when getting their new phone this year or next year? How is that all going to play? You know what I mean? Like, people are so set on iPhones and Galaxies. But Razer, best phone on the market right now, technically. So does that persuade people? Does it not persuade people because it's Razer? I guarantee you non-gamers have never heard of Razer because Razer is a gaming company. They make keyboards, mice, they're now getting into webcams, better mics, stuff like that. But, first ever flagship smartphone, but it's a fantastic smartphone. I personally might even get the Razer phone instead of the Galaxy S8 I want. So this is a very interesting decision for at least me personally. So with that being said, make sure you guys slap a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what you guys think about the Razer phone. Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys think it's going to be a success? That is the real question, is will it be a success outside of the Razer community? That is the real question. Subscribe if you guys haven't already for new videos. And yeah, my name is CMShortboy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And until then, peace. Adios.